3, 2, 1, go. Hey! I got the timing. Okay, so let's try to get some undead gameplay, traditional style. So I want basically necromancers and skeletons, creepy crawlies, that kind of thing. So I'm going to start off with crypt. I'm just going to fill up the gold mine. Hero can come out a little bit afterwards, and then try to go for an early expansion if I can build up enough ghouls.
I wish only to serve.
Well, that's good then, because that's what you're here to do, mate. Serve the Lich King in raising the undead. That's what this 2 versus 2 game is going to be about. I'm with Nanrel. He's an orc player. This is random team.
Thy bidding, master.
And we are against a human and an undead. So it's orc and undead versus human and undead. So let's see what the other undead does. I would not say that skeletons is the strongest build that you can do, because you typically won't see it. But it's something I would like to show off nonetheless, because it's something you won't always see.
I wish only to serve. Summoning is complete. Yes, master.
So that's what we're going to do.
My life for Nezul.
Summoning some buildings. The cigarettes are like as big as the actual other buildings, so it's kind of really off-putting when you see how big those are. Carry on building ghouls, so we can chop the trees. I expand. I'll tell him that. It double types what you say at the moment for some reason. Let's go Death Knight. Which version are we going to get? Lady Malazar? Maldazar, I think. Or Baroness Frosty. Something like that. Carry on with the ghouls. Acolytes having a gander. Alright, so this is the undead base. Crypt, altar, tomb of relics, cigarette. Oh, his heroes come out just in time as the frost is up. The sacrifice is real. I can't escape my fate. Oh well. Let's go get some more acolytes then. That was perfectly timed there from my opponent. It's almost like he knew the Lich King had foreseen the acolyte. Heroes out shortly. Can do like a small green camp whilst I'm waiting to build up enough lumber and acolytes for expansion. So this is fine. Off we go. Starting off with this little gnoll. And then we've got the bandaged gnoll. I love the look at this guy. It's hilarious. He's got the bandages over his eyes. He's just crazy. Okay. More acolytes. Fill those up. We're just going to wait patiently at the moment for the next skeleton to become available. You can see the countdown. And then we'll go on the creep camp. So, more acolytes. Because you need 4 of those. That'll fill up my food. I'm going to bring quite a few ghouls. Because the creep camp isn't the easiest to do. It's night time. Off you go.
My vengeance is yours.
We're going to kill the troll trappers first. They tend to be quite nasty.
At last.
More gold is required.
My vengeance is yours.
Skeleton warriors can take a hit for the team.
Let battle be joined.
Almost got enough acolytes.
You call.
Almost Mr. Ghoul, almost. Unholy Aura. And then Tech. Oh! Ogre still managed to almost bring him down thanks to the Bloodlust. Pick off a couple of the weaker ghouls. I tell you what, a Shredder would basically completely solve any lumber issues. So let's go get a cigarette. Another skeleton. Go creep the Goblin Laboratory. I'm going to get the Rubian Tower before I tech up as well, just to be on the safe side, in case my base gets attacked. Let's throw the skeletons in there. I'm going to throw my hero into the back, kill the High Priest, and then when we can get Shredder, we will do. We have to wait another 20 seconds plus at least. Okay, kill the Trapper. Oh, I'm going to lose you. Sorry, mate. I wasn't paying enough attention. And tech. And graveyard.
My vengeance is yours.
And try not to lose another unit if I can. Why is this done well?
My patience has
And then Shredder. Just gotta wait for that gold.
you call.
Oh, Scourge Bone Chimes. Okay.
I am the dark.
So we're just gonna get a Shredder in a moment. I got one too many Acolytes, so we can use one to scout. See if my opponent has gone for expansion as well. There's Shredder. Let's pull the Shredder onto the trees. And continue doing some creeping. We might pick up some mercs just so I can keep up the pace. And keep my ghouls, because I want to build up as much lumber as possible so I can build the tech essentially for all of the summon stuff. Because you want to get it out as fast as possible to overwhelm your opponents if you can.
Feel my wrath.
We've got level 3, so I get stronger coils. Don't want to use it on the skeleton though, but I would rather use... No. I wanted to target that ghoul, but you can't always get what you want. I'm having to make my units attack each other at the moment, so they don't actually...
My vengeance is
Alright, I think we're back. That got a little bit messy.
patience has ended. My vengeance is yours. Who do you want to kill? My patience.
The golem doesn't make it easy when he just does like random bolts every now and then.
You call. My patience has ended.
Oh,
My vengeance is yours.
every time you feel like you've lost a Death Knight when you cast a spell. Nice. Alright, well that's good. More experience.
I am the dark.
What you want? And we're just building up gold and lumber. We're going to get upgrades as well for our skeletons, so we can get them onto the field much quicker. Baron Nice Fry, Reforged Sunken City. Oh wow, yeah, I mean think about all the custom game potentials, as long as they don't crash. There's a lot of beautiful custom games out there that could really benefit from exploration. So I feel like RPGs and stuff like that will benefit a lot from these newer models, because it will give more realism to the environments that you're exploring.
My vengeance is yours.
Right, I'm going to just straight tech again, because we, like I say, are trying to get quicker to the build that I want to do. My Acolyte's gone. Or is he? We found an expansion down here. It's a human one. I don't have a very strong army, but if I'm lucky enough to cross the map, I might be able to pick up a few peasants and get some good experience just from that. So, yeah, lots of Temple of Dams, lots of slaughterhouses, because that's basically the build we're going for here, and we're just upgrading undead forces and damage. Ah, they're both over there, so that's good. So let's pop down here, wait for my army to catch up a bit. So that's slaughterhouses, that's Temple of the Damned. I might even go another Temple of the Damned. I don't know how much I can truly afford, but we'll get one in a moment. Ah, he hasn't finished it actually, so we can just interrupt it in the first place. So keep their resources down. See if he cancels that. I'm going to go with one more Temple of the Damned, just so I definitely am able to spam out those casters. And that Shredder helps so much, because now I don't have to worry about the lumber issues. I can bring more ghouls onto the field or get them killed. Right, this is being crept. So let's see, what can we research? Just research meat wagons and... Oh, we got... Let's see what he's up to. Oh, he's got a Lich waiting in the base. But a Sapper would be quite fun over here. Right, carry on. All that good stuff. All that lovely research. Could fly in and do some harass, but it's not very efficient. I want to try the Sapper. So let's try the Sapper. Let's put out a couple of obsidian statues. Oh, the Lich is gone. Gotta try to get these Sappers in. Oh! That was a nice hit. Should be able to force a TP here. Pick off a couple of units. Oh no, not even a TP. Because he's already here. Let's run. Run! Oh, you almost cut me off. Alright. Upgrade complete. Run, 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 run. It's a good time for my Epson printer to pop up and let me know that he wants me to do some sort of update. Literally just came up on my screen over what I'm doing right now. Right, I'm teaming up with my buddy. Don't want to finish the game just yet because that's why I've been trying to rush to the build that I'm going for. So I'm almost going to tell him to get back or something. I've not even got a huge army anyway to help him, even if I did want to stick around. So it's up to him whether he wants to stick around or not. But this guy's got mass fiends with upgraded damage, so I can't hang out here for too long. Thank you, Ice Burrito, for the gifted sub. Right, we're going to start to really push. Gonna get Meat Wagon. Meat Wagon! My ally did decide to not get back and has lost pretty much everything, so in a way that's kind of good because that means that there'll be more chance for raising more units later on. More units for me to kill. Let's carry on creeping. I'll just get a Pit Lord actually because I like the Pit Lord and he's overdue. He's overdue. Bring the Pit Lord in.
Our forces are under attack. I come from the darkness.
Oh, looking sharp there, Mr. Pit Lord. Very purpley. Very nice.
My patience has ended.
Ghouls are definitely expendable. Meat wagons and casters. This is what we're after. So we just need like another couple of minutes and then we've basically built up our army. Scourgebone chimes again.
Take your time. Look around.
My patience has ended.
Can I help you?
Research.
I'm going to get double TP just in case something goes wrong.
My vengeance is yours.
Howl of Terror, Rain of Fire. Let's go Rain of Fire. A bit more interesting to look at.
What does the
My
shadow
patience has ended.
Shredder's doing what it needs to. Any ghouls can just come and join me now. Continue the upgrades. And now we are actually... Oh, they're attacking my allies, so I've got to go and respond to that.
My vengeance is yours.
Hang on a second. I don't have everything. I need to group up with my units that are coming. Over here, ITP. I'm on my way, buddy. This is it now. Let's do some raising the undead and hope that we can hold off. Rain of Fire. We've got meat wagons. You got your skeleton mages. So that's a nice little force of defense. They've been pushed back. So that's cool. My ally is saved. We'll turn off the raised dead because otherwise we're going to have too many of those. It's pretty hard to see, but I wanted to show this off. You can see how messy this can be. Like, we're still going to have only 12 units selectable when the actual game comes out for Melee. For custom games, it might be different, but for Melee, you're going to have 12. So builds like this are really hard to play because there's no easy way to just highlight all the units and move them in one go. You've got to have like millions of hotkeys, and then when new units are spawned, you've got to then add those to new hotkeys as well.
What does the shadow
My vengeance is yours.
1337 gold there for a moment. I'm going to get Invulnerability Potion again. I might give that to my ally. Let's get Scroll of Protection, stuff like that. We could do a push now. I feel like we can show off what it is that I was trying to do, which is essentially just undead forces and skeletons. So let's push those into the enemy base and see how they handle it.
This better be good.
And then I'm going to continue just building casters. So we have that. And of course, there's the obligatory tome that's been missed.
My patience has ended.
So we got our Banshees. We're going to protect ourselves with anti-magic. We've got Obsidian Statues. They're going to be pumping mana. I want both of them pumping mana, to be honest. We've got our casters. We're being flanked on the right-hand side. I'm going to try to buff up my allies' units a little bit with Unholy Frenzy. Meat wagons in a bit of a precarious position. Trying to push those back. Let's get Scroll of Protection. And then I have Cripple, but it's rarely worth using over the mana that I currently have available.
My vengeance is yours.
And then more casters. More meat wagons.
My patience has ended.
I feel like they're getting pushed back quite nicely. He's trying to pick me off. I'm going to have to use some cripple now. If you're going to run away, that's what I'm going to damn well do. So I can pick off a couple of extra units here. Save the ghoul. So we've pushed that guy back. Coming back onto the field here. The undead minions arise and multiply. No risen zombies though. But definitely a lot of skeletons and skeletal mages. So here we are, zooming in a bit more. You can sort of get more of a vibe for that undead. 5. Just need a higher frame rate basically, and then this will look really nice and smooth. That one peasant. The undead have risen. Oh, he's TPing in.
My patience has ended.
I'm gonna death pact one of my skeletons. Or just quit the game because as I clicked on the skeleton it came up with quit game. I could do that as well, I suppose. There we go. Got to show off the undead forces in their traditional state. AKA Necromancers, Skeletons, Ghouls, that kind of cool stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We just got to get that frame rate up so we can really enjoy it and not be too overwhelmed by the mass on our CPU as well as on our eyes, because it gets a little bit overwhelming and blurry as everything blends in. So it needs to pop. But otherwise, good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Thumbs up. I'll see you later.